Hold
Right.
it lower down.
Oh, sorry.
Let me just.
This is so concerning.
I'm so scared.
I'm really scared. I'm just gonna lose. I just want to eat them.
Yeah, it's like.
I'm not bothered about winning.
Amelia, are you going to say ready, steady, go? No.
Oh.
Oh, helpful.
Ready, steady, go.
This is real hard, man. I'm sure I've got way more than 5 here. Get one.
I don't want to joke halfway through. I want to take your hand, but. I'm not sure whether I can be proud of this win.
Hi everybody! Welcome to Tide Online. My name is Gail and I'm part of the children's ministry team at St Mark's. We're so glad that you've come to join us today. So, I've been doing a bit of digging around. I've been sorting through the toy box. Have you ever tried to do one of those jobs where you start it and then it's a bigger job than you thought? But we were looking through some of those old toys, and actually, when you get out the old toys, it's quite fun to find ones that you haven't played with a while, have a bit of a rummage through. And I found our old doctor's kit. Those role play toys are so fun, aren't they? So you've got stethoscopes and blood pressure checkers and things to look in your ears, things to take your temperature. Might be using those a lot lately. So some of those old toys are quite fun, aren't they? Have a look around and have a play with those. And we're thinking today about people who are ill and how to take care of them. And so I did a bit of searching around online and found some cool facts about our bodies, because our bodies are pretty amazing. Look at the body that God has given us. We're all unique, and yet our bodies are incredible, aren't they? So I've got some facts for you. See if you know the answers to any of these. Do you know how many bones a baby is born with? Have a think about that one. Did you know it's 300? But yet, by the time you get to be an adult, you've got 206. I was quite impressed by that one. How about this one? Where is the smallest bone in your body? Do you know that one? It's in your ear. You might have already known that one. There are lots of little tiny bones in there. And you know this one, how many times does your heart beat in your whole lifetime, on average? How many times do you think your heart would beat? Apparently on average it's 3 billion. So I wouldn't try and count that, that's a lot. 3 billion times. Okay, I'll give you a clue for this one. What is the largest muscle in your body? Okay, the clue is that I'm sitting on mine. That is the largest muscle in your body. You're probably sitting on it right now. So today in Tide Online, we're going to be looking back in the book of Luke, as we've been doing for the past few weeks. And this time we're going to find out what happened when Jesus met some people who were ill, who were unwell, who were hurt, and really needed his help. We're so grateful, aren't we, in this country for the doctors and the nurses and all the medical professions that take care of us when we're ill, or the people that we love are unwell. And we really pray for them, we give thanks for them, and we ask for God's blessing upon hospitals and all those who take care of us. So enjoy the rest of this session as we look at what happened when Jesus met some people who were really in need. Bye for now.
In a moment, we're going to listen to Luke chapter 7. It tells us two great occasions when Jesus healed two very different people. Luke chapter 7. Jesus heals a Roman officer's servant. When Jesus had finished saying all these things to the people, he went to Capernaum. A Roman officer there had a servant who was very dear to him. The man was sick and about to die. When the officer heard about Jesus, he sent some Jewish elders to ask him to come and heal his servant. They came to Jesus and begged him earnestly, "This man really deserves your help. He loves our people, and he himself built a synagogue for us." So Jesus went with them. He was not far from the house when the officer sent friends to tell him, "Sir, don't trouble yourself. I do not deserve to have you come to my house. Neither do I consider myself worthy to come to you in person. Just give the order and my servant will get well. I too am a man placed under the authority of superior officers, and I have soldiers under me. I order this one, go, and he goes. I order that one, come, and he comes. I order my slave, do this, and he does it." Jesus was surprised when he heard this. He turned around and said to the crowd following him, "I tell you, I have never found faith like this, not even in Israel." The messengers went back to the officer's house and found his servant well. Jesus raises a widow's son. Soon afterwards, Jesus went to a town called Nain, accompanied by his disciples and a large crowd. Just as he arrived at the gate of the town, a funeral procession was coming out. The dead man was the only son of a woman who was a widow, and a large crowd from the town was with her. When the Lord saw her, his heart was filled with pity for her, and he said to her, "Don't cry." Then he walked over and touched the coffin, and the men carrying it stopped. Jesus said, "Young man, get up, I tell you." The dead man sat up and began to talk, and Jesus gave him back to his mother. They were all filled with fear and praised God. "A great prophet had appeared among us," they said. "God has come to save his people." This news about Jesus went out through all the country and the surrounding territory. We have to have faith in bus drivers and pilots to get us to the place that we need to go to. We need to have faith in different people for doing different things. The story we have just heard is about people having faith in Jesus to heal them. It's now time for prayer and reflection. It's nearly Halloween, and usually we have a light party, but for obvious reasons we can't this year. So I thought I would use this time to pray and reflect using this pumpkin. Being a Christian is like being a pumpkin. God picks you from the patch and brings you in. John 15, verse 16. Then washes all the dirt off you. 2 Corinthians 5, verse 17. He opens you up and scoops out all of the yucky stuff. He removes the seeds of doubt, hate, greed. Romans 6, verse 6. Then he carves you a new smiling face. Psalm 71, 23. And he puts his light inside you to shine for all the world to see. Matthew 5, verse 16.